All right, all right. Welcome to the live chat. All right. So let's see here now. Raptors winning this one, 109, 105, and then a two-game losing streak, and going 2-3 on this five-game road trip. So not bad. 2-3. Yeah. Uh, could have been 3-2. Should have been 4-1, but it is what it is, right? Great to see Garrett Trent Jr. back in the starting lineup after missing a few games. Scotty Barnes with 27 points tonight. And it's so funny. It seems like every time we talk about a player who's in a slump and the next game they come out scoring, is come out with vengeance and they start scoring everything. Hey, we got our first viewer here. How are you doing, Relo McLovin? Thank you for joining in, and let's talk about this game. Yes, it was a great game. Awesome game tonight. And I like Scotty Barnes tonight. 27 points, as I was just mentioning before at the top of this live here. And I gotta say, when we talk about certain players with Raptors, it seems like one night they play awful, and then us fans, we talk about them being, oh, they should trade them and we should do this, and then the next night they come out blazing, right? And yes, yeah, he did deserve it. Scotty Barnes did deserve a breakout game like this. It's been a while, but remember, we gotta look at this. Scotty Barnes is a rookie, right? He's a rookie, and he's gonna make mistakes out there. We gotta cut him some slacks. Um, Apart from guys like Fred Van Fleet and Chris Boucher and Pascal Siakam and those guys. But yeah. Oh, they tried to start. Oh, I didn't see that part. I didn't see no, because I came upstairs after the game. I just came upstairs and did my video, and now I'm doing it live right now. You see, there's no TV here. I can't have no TV, so yeah. No, I didn't see that part. No, I'll have to look at the replay again. Yeah. Oh, so what about Fred Van Fleet? I mean, Fred Van Fleet tonight, 21 points, 12 assists. So a double tonight for him. And I'm telling you, that three-pointer when the game was tied 102 apiece sealed the game for me right there. I'm saying get Fred Van Fleet in the All-Star game, man. Him and Pascal Siakam, because both guys, especially Pascal Siakam, he had 21 points as well. His numbers have just been up there, ranked up in the, I believe, what, in fours of the East, the top 10 up there. He's been putting up some amazing numbers, amazing games up there. Where in the beginning of this game, I noticed how Washington was denying Siakam. See, I'm not here forgetting his name. Siakam in the paint. If you watch the game, first quarter, it's like Siakam couldn't get much going in the paint. I mean, the Raptors wasn't getting much going, right? And you have to make adjustments. Have to make adjustments. Oh, you missed the first quarter. All right. No, well, I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. Well, the Raptors didn't come out. strong. They didn't have a slow start. They only scored 20 points. They were down 10 after one quarter. Um, Basically, it was this Washington ball movement, open threes, and yeah, yeah. I don't think you should be surprised. You should not be surprised with this, right? The Raptors. Another thing is, I mentioned this in a video of their three defense on the threes, leaving guys open, corner threes, wide open threes that they need to. I mean, look, they find a way to close in and get stops. Look, the team, the opponent's gonna score, right? And there's one in the two chances that they don't. But what the Raptors need to find out, like Nick Nurse has to find a way to, okay, can't leave guys open on threes. If you're worried about the guy in the paint, then make sure you have at least one guy trying to protect the rim, right? And I just saw a comment. The defense was actually better tonight. Yeah, yes. The defense for the Raptors tonight was better tonight. The first quarter, not really, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know? And I'm telling you, when you play great defense, there are chances you're going to win. Right? And also, Scotty Barnes, for some reason, Scotty Barnes tonight was like a center out there. Scotty Barnes played like a center position out there tonight. And this guy is what? He's six. Scotty Barnes is what? 6'8", 6'9", around there. Like, not really your true center type height. But he played like a center tonight, man. And if you watch the replays, watch the replay of the game, Scotty Barnes was in the post, getting, I mean, this guy was doing everything post up. A little easy layup basket there. It was amazing to see. Just amazing to see. And knowing that the Raptors don't have a center, a true center, I mean, you could say, well, Kem Birch is a center, but I don't know. Us Raptor fans don't really have nothing against Kem Birch, right? But that's what it is. So, Rookie of the Year, Kem Birch needs to go. Now, I'm going to answer the first question. As biased, as you know, we're biased Raptor fans out there, we're going to say, yeah, Scotty Barnes is a Rookie of the Year. But he needs to be a little bit more consistent, like how he played tonight. If Scotty Barnes can find a way to at least score 19 plus points, get around, let's see, he had 8 rebounds tonight, around 8 plus rebounds a night, a game, then I can see him winning. But recently he's been kind of off. He did miss some time. And guys like Evan Mobley and Cade Cunningham are just playing a little bit much better, especially Evan Mobley. He's been playing, Evan watch much Cleveland basketball, but he's up there. Right, he's consistent just now, sure enough. Yeah, exactly. He's just going off with the flow, and he's trying to fit in. Exactly. Yes, not. So it just takes a little while for him to get things going, and for Scotty Barnes, it's gonna help him in the long run of him playing a little bit much better when his career gets up there, right? Now the next question I want to answer is the Cam Birch. And Cam Birch, this is a hard one. It's a hard, but if there is a deal, and it's not going to be this year, so I believe Cam Birch is going to be here for the rest of the season. Next year, yes. But moving on, Raptors definitely can move on from Cam Birch. Cam Birch is well, okay. Okay, yeah. You know what? He's a snail. He's slow. Precious Achua is another one. Yeah, the both of them have let's see. So I guarantee gone by next year. Well, if that's true, if that is true, who's out there for the Raptors as a center position that they can get to fill in the role? Because remember last year, the Aaron Baines saga, the Aaron Baines, what's the word I'm looking for? The project basically did not work out, right? So what the Raptors need to do, man, I don't know. If they can find a way to make a deal, and it's gonna have to be a good deal to get a great center. I mean, someone, I'm hearing names like um what's the player from Sacramento? Rashawn Holmes. I remember Rashawn Holmes was saying like he doesn't want to be in Sacramento. He wants to, he wants to leave. You have names like Mo Bamba from Orlando. Those guys, Miles Turner. Those guys. But it's gonna be a little bit hard to get guys like those. So this person is saying, nah, we don't want Holmes. Okay. All right. I mean, but what center? You'll take Mamba. Bamba, I mean. See, I'm calling him Bamba. Yeah. Bamba will be a great fit for the Raptors. Honestly. When he did against Philadelphia the other night, when he scored 28 points in the first half, that is something that the Raptors could use. Right? Just him fitting well with the Raptors. Achua and Bamba. I like that combination. I do. So I just gotta ask you if you're still out there. You can't give Birch back to Orlando. Oh, but we can't, or we can. Oh, we can't. Okay, so maybe Mamba. Okay. Hmm. That's I didn't know. I did not know that. What was the sense? Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like the Raptors know that they need a center, a true center. All right. So in Masai's situation here, is his hands kind of tied behind his back of him or whoever does the Bobby Webster, I don't know who. Their hands are kind of tied behind their back. The Raptors, I mean, if they could get guys, someone like Miles Turner. How do Raptors get this? For example, I know it's gonna be Indiana's gonna want a lot for Miles Turner. Especially Orlando needs a center if we take him out. Oh, see, exactly. So if Orlando trades Bamba for Cambridge, if we Raptors trade Cambridge for Bamba, knowing that Orlando needs a center, Raptors need a center. I see your point. I see why it part doesn't make sense. Right? We can get Miles, Sandberg, and Flynn a couple of rounds. Okay. Um, Malachi Flynn. Now his trade value is not really up there. It's not up there because Malachi Flynn hasn't really played as much, and names like those, I don't think Indiana's going to take them. If Indiana is going to make a trade with the Raptors to send Miles Turner to Raptorland, they're going to probably want guys like Gary Trent Jr. for one, maybe OG, but I say you stay away from OG. I'm not trading OG. I don't care what it is. I'm keeping OG for a couple of more years. Once his contract is up, trying to find a way to keep him. But I hear names like Gary Trent Jr., rumblings. Remember with him and the Lakers, I don't see that happening. Um, they make a trade with Chris Boucher. Yeah, and okay, you want to add in Malachi Flynn in the mix, then maybe yes. But I don't see Malachi Flynn or Cambridge for Miles Turner unless it's Miles Turner and Karis LeVert or what's the Holiday? Is it Justin Holiday? OG gone by next year. I feel it. So you believe that OG will be gone by next year? All right. And Boucher needs to go. Yes. The whole Chris Boucher needs to go talks. I look okay. So Chris Boucher tonight he had 10 points, 7 rebounds off the bench, playing 22 minutes. Boucher, Flynn. There you go. That is much better. That is much better. Those names that you mentioned, Boucher, Flynn, and Birch for Miles Turner, and okay, sorry. So Boucher, Birch, and Flynn. Maybe add in now if the Raptors don't make the playoffs, maybe add in a first round pick, or do you add a second round pick? It all depends. 4, Miles Turner and Karis LeVert. I would not hesitate to make that deal. Now it's just the money wise. Money, a couple of rounds. Go with the first round pick. Okay, first round pick. All right. But not only for Miles Turner, I'm adding Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert, a great bench piece. Because especially with this Raptors bench piece, Raptors need to find a way. That's another thing. I like to interact with my fans out there. The Raptors bench, basically, if I'm allowed to say this, they stink. The Raptors bench stink. And if you get Miles Turner, I don't think you want to make him play off the bench. But Karis LeVert, and also with who else off the bench that the Raptors can kind of upgrade. Watanabe. I want Watanabe gone also. I'm sorry. Like I did a video on Watanabe. Yeah. See. Exactly. I did a video on Watanabe on how amazing this guy is. Last year with all the energy, he showed it a little bit this year. He's out there talking about, well, if I have to jump 100 times, I will, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, this guy, 0 points, 2 rebounds tonight, man. 0 friggin' points, this guy. I think Watanabe is a good player, just not fit. Exactly. He's a great player, but he's not fit. And I totally agree with you. I agree with you. But I know they're saying room to grow. As like him and who else? Him and Malachi Flynn. They're young players out there. They need room to grow, but still, as a fan, I like to see more. So Champagne. No. Exclude Champagne. Champagne stays. Champagne tonight, I mean, he only played 2 minutes off the bench. He had 1 assist, but the game against, I think it was just give me a sec here. There was a game he had 12 rebounds. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Which game that was? I think it was against the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, the Milwaukee Bucks. Champagne had 12 rebounds, okay? So, basically, keep him. What happened to DJ Wilson? No. Uh, that's a great question. That is a great question. What happened to DJ Wilson? Now, looking at the roster, well, he's still on the roster. It's saying here. So I don't know if I don't know what's going on with DJ Wilson. I couldn't tell you, man. Phoenix. What he's with Phoenix or so? Are you saying that Raptors need to put on? Um, yeah, the DJ Wilson. I don't know what's going on with that one, so I couldn't tell you. Uh, all right. I think that's gonna do it for me with this one here. No champagne rebounds. I think it was. Oh, the game. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm trying to figure out what was the Phoenix thing. No. Yes, it was against Milwaukee. 12 rebounds for Champagne. Yeah. I like I like guys like those. I like players like those that come off the bench that at least look, if you're not going to score, at least the little plays help the team. Try to get an offensive rebound, defensive rebound, going after loose balls, the little plays that help the team wins. And guys like Champagne, that's what he brings off the bench. I would like to see more from Sivi, if I'm saying his name right, Sivi Mihailuk, and all the talks about, especially Sivi, with him being the replacement of Matt Thomas, the three point, this guy on and off, why Rouse throw away Wainwright? No. Sorry. If I had the answer for that, I would have told you. And Wainwright could have been help, you know. Simi's okay, but needs to control himself. Yes, he does. Hey, hello, Mouse Six. My House Six, how are you doing? Yes, big win tonight for the Raptors. Exactly. Raptors win 109-105. Here interacting with two viewers here tonight, right now. Thank you for joining in. Hope it's not too late for you guys out there. But yeah, Civi, yeah, Civi needs to control himself more. Like, he tends to kind of rush his shots a little bit too much, but hopefully everything um works out in the end. Yeah, so Malhouse 6, thank you for joining. We're just me and the other, can't remember what his name was again. Let's see. Can I show the chat here? So me and McLovin were saying talking about the game. We're talking about trades. We were talking about improvement of the Raptors, and tonight with Scotty Barnes, amazing night with 27 points. And Rio. All right, sorry about that, Rio. We were talking about Scotty Barnes. Um, 27 points and how he can be consistent and making his run of winning Rookie of the Year. And I was saying how wonderful, amazing game that Scotty Barnes played, especially in the post near the basket. Like he was getting easy layups, uh, finding ways of scoring down low, and that's what you like to see from a center. If we had a center, a true center like Ken Birch or Precious Achua, but Scotty Barnes played like a center tonight. You know, so I like the Raptors did get help tonight. Raptors got some help. So Boston lost their game, and that kind of helped. So it's real saying I want to see the ball in Scotty hands more. Now I like to see that too. I would like to see the ball in Scotty's hands also, right? But you got to look at it this way: in a crunch moment, closing moments, game on the line, Raptors, for example, let's say the game is tied with 0.34 seconds to go. Raptors ball. You have Fred VanVleet, Siakam, Anunoby, uh, Pascal Siakam, and let's say Scotty Barnes on the court. Okay? No, sorry. Fred, Gary Trent Jr., the regular starters on the court. Raptors ball. Who are you giving the ball to? Closing minutes, closing seconds. Tie game, fourth quarter, game on the line. Or let's put it this way. Let's say Raptors are down by 2. You need the 3 to win. 2 for the tie. Head into overtime. Are you giving Scotty Barnes the ball to close out the game? Me personally, no. I'm sorry. I am not giving Scotty Barnes the ball to close out the game. Although I like to see him get more touches during the game where he can have more of a shooting night where he can, like, for tonight he was what? Gotta look at the box scores again. So Scotty Barnes was 12 for 19. All right. So you're saying gives it Trent or Pascal? Exactly. One of those two. Now, I'm not saying I don't trust Fred VanVleet, but I will tend to give the ball to Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. to me has proven that he is a clutch shooter. I remember he did it last year against the Wizards in Tampa Bay. You remember that game? He hit that big game-winning 3. So as like those, I will give the ball to Siakam as well. Scotty is not really a game winner, but I have faith could be. Yeah. Yes, exactly. He does have faith. He could be. He could, if give him time. if Nick Nurse trusts Scotty Barnes in a situation like remember the I'm trying to remember there was a game where the Raptors lost and they gave who it was at a home game. Uh the Cleveland game. Do you remember that Cleveland game? Scotty Barnes had the opportunity and it came up this close at the rim, the ball of going in. The Raptors lost by, I believe, by 1 point. Now, if Nick Nurse could use more trust in Scotty Barnes of making him close out games, then yes, give him the ball. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you remember, yes, the shot clock. The shot clock went off, and I mean, that was a heartbreaker. That game was a heartbreaker, and how the Raptors fought their way back in that game just to lose it at the buzzer. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Now, was that Scotty Barnes or was that Justin Champagny? So, I'm here drawing a blank now. Maybe it was Justin Champagny. But I know there was a game where Scotty Barnes had the opportunity of winning. And I don't can't remember which one it was. So it's not that Cleveland game. No, it's not the Cleveland game. If anyone out there remembers the game, you can let me know. Okay, so the only time Scotty wins falls out. Okay, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you, Rio. Thank you, My House Six. Thank you to whoever showed up uh, the live, and I'll try to do more of these lives. This is the first live I've ever done. Oh, yes, 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 Neo. This is my first live. Boucher played great enough. Yeah, you know what? He played amazing defense. Me and Rio were talking about how the Raptors played amazing defense in that fourth quarter. And look, Raptors went over 5 minutes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Raptors playing great defense, yet alone, up by 18. They led Washington, creep, creep, let them tie the game. But at the end, Raptors get the win because Fred All-Star Van Fleet hit that three ball and gave the Raptors the lead and never look back from there. So, I mean, awesome win. Raptors next game is on Sunday. Raptors will play Portland Trailblazers on Sunday. That's a 6 o'clock start at home. Norman Powell makes his return back to the Scotiabank Arena. So remember to, if anyone out there watching, hit that like button as Rio said. And I will talk to you again. See now, more guys, more of my subscribers are coming in. Hey, Leopard, what's going on, man? Yeah, empty. I know, an empty Scotiabank Arena. Yeah, it's so funny, like what's going on recently with this whole COVID thing. It kind of sucks that it feels like the Raptors are playing in this empty arena. When it started, we had like half capacity, and they were talking about making it full capacity, but then they changed that. Now it's empty for the like, what I think they say like 3 weeks. It's gonna be empty. I you know, did they did our city exactly, man. Like, look, I don't want to get into politics here, but it's gotta change, man. It's gotta change. I mean, if you want to have fans, like maybe this kind of spread them out to make it look like I don't know what. So, ah, man. Yeah, so all right, folks. It's getting late. I gotta get some rest here. And think, yeah, yeah, man. I mean, America's ahead of Canada, man. Like, look, America knows what they're doing. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe Canada is just trying to be cautious of this whole thing, not letting in fans. And before I go, now we're talking about fans and empty arena and stuff. Now, if the Raptors do get in, somehow the Raptors get into the play-in tournament or into a playoff, I should say, and they are hosting a playoff game with half of the arena, not full capacity. How would you feel about that? How would you feel of a less than 50 capacity playoff game at Scotiabank Arena? I don't know. I don't know. Can Ralph's got it from last year. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. Remember last year, Tampa Bay. So, look, Raptors are used to this. You're right. You're right, Neil. You are exactly right. Need full fans for the playoff time because you get the crowd going. It feeds off the energy for the players home, and it works great when you're the home team. We have full fans, full arena, no half, nothing. The team at home plays with much energy. But then again, the opponent can take that energy away from the fans. You know what? We just gotta wait and see, right? Just gotta wait and see. Yes, yes. So, I believe what I'm hearing. I think they're kind of the restrictions. I think the government, Ontario's trying to lift the restrictions by then. So, Kawhi Leonard is saying the Raptors buyers sell at trade deadline. Oh, buyers or trade? Buyers or sellers? Uh, Look here. Raptors are now what, 22 and 21. Um, there's 3 games that they have not played it, so they have those 3 games in hand. And I'm saying, like I'm agreeing with this one here, that they should be buyers. Raptors should be buyers at the trade deadline. Buy Bye. Bye. Why not? Try to get someone. If the Raptors find a way, I look. It's gonna take a lot of talking with teams. Masai and Bobby, they're gonna do a lot of have to do a lot of talking if they're not already. Look, how the season started for the Raptors was basically not a surprise for me. Okay, slow start, 7 and 13 start after 20 games, I believe, and then look, near the end of last year, December, things started to pick up. They went on that 6 game winning streak heading into the new year. And right now, look, they've been a little bit up and down, hovering around 500. And if they look, if they could find a way to just like stay above 500, like maybe 5, 6 games above 500, headed into the trade deadline, buy, buy, buy. And as Rio said, you have nothing to lose, nothing, right? So, um, no, Raptors are in. I will let you know. Right now, the Raptors. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, the last time I saw they were in 10th. So the Raptors are in eighth spot. They're in eighth. And look, man, look, Raptors. Okay, looking at this Raptors schedule. So they do have the Blazers on Sunday. Now that should be a winnable game. They do have the Hornets on Tuesday. Now the Hornets have been playing great basketball so far. They are one of the surprising teams out there in the East. And then I believe this is the makeup game against Chicago on the road. Then it's against Miami on the road, and then the Hawks. So the next 5 games for the Raptors, if they could find a way of getting 3 wins out of those 5, they could make their statement of being talks of a playoff contender. But a lot of games left to be played, right? All right. What's this? No, 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 no. I don't. You talk about the Cavaliers, man, and I'm still sticking to my word. I'm still sticking that the Cleveland Cavaliers will fall to earth in February. I did a video. You can check it out. I said Cleveland will fall. Whatever they're doing right now, great for them, great for the city. They're hosting the All Star game, but I still believe that they will fall to earth. Now they might get in. They might get into the playoffs, right? So, um, yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to end this one here because, as I said, it's getting late right now. I'm gonna get some rest. I posted my post game reaction. You can check it out. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all that joined in as well. And I will do another live after Sunday. Raptors take on the Blazers. Thank you for watching. Rio, Kawhi, Neil, Miles, Six, anyone out there. Thank you for joining in my live. All right. Thank you for the talk, Rio. Thank you also to all my other subscribers, man. All right. What time's the game? The game is 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. So I'll probably do a live. I'll do my post game reaction as well. All right. See you, everyone.